Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is Great Lakes Christmas Ale. It's actually quite fitting to do a Christmas Ale. I know that it's no longer Christmas, it's been at least a month away, but it is cold. It's something like 12 degrees outside, and if you guys don't already know where this is a garage. So it is very cold in here, but the things I do for you guys. Anyway, let's dig into this Christmas Ale. This is actually my first time having it. It is a, what is it, 7.5? 7.5% winter ale, whatever you want to call it. It is brewed with ginger, cinnamon, and honey. So I actually didn't know Great Lakes came to New York. Somehow my work had it. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Yeah, I don't think we actually get Great Lakes distribution, but somehow found this bottle. Beer comes in a medium to deep amber color. Yeah, deep amber color. Looks almost like an amber ale. Pretty much like an amber ale. Beautiful clarity to it. A little bit of carbonation rising out of the glass. Little off-white, slightly tan head. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah. That's Christmas all up in there. What does it smell like? It has a nice fruitiness, and the cinnamon comes in. It's not Mad Elf, because I think, Mad Elf is made with cherries. And I don't really generally drink winter ale, so I actually don't really have a great comparison of what this smells like, but what does it smell of? Yeah, I mean, that ginger and cinnamon is very forward. Yeah, a lot of ginger on this one. Beautiful fresh ginger flavors. Not really quite like ginger cookie, but like actual just like purely scraped fresh ginger. A little bit that candy note comes in that possibly could be the honey sweetness, but yeah, a little bit of like caramel sugar in there. Yeah, almost like that light kind of shell that you get from a candied apple. It's that kind of candied sugary thing. Yeah, smells good. Cheers. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's when you say Christmas ale, that sort of makes sense. So despite what I was smelling on the nose, it's actually not that spicy in the palate, which is quite nice. It's malty. You know what? The base is almost a little bit like amber ale, because there's a little bit of this kind of like, there's a good amount of like earthy bitterness that comes up front. So it actually has a proper bitterness to help balance out that sweetness and malt forward qualities that this beer has. A good amount of crystal malt that this beer uses, along with that honeyed sweetness that helps push the sweetness a little longer. But despite that initial tack of kind of amber ale, bigger kind of burly amber ale kind of like crystal malt sweetness, it actually comes in with a nice bitterness in the middle. The spice doesn't tend to dominate. It actually plays quite nice up front. And then maybe like a little bit of that ginger plays well with the hot bitterness on the back end. Nice and drinkable. Yeah, it has a nice spicy bitterness to it. That's what it is, spicy hot bitterness, which I didn't expect. And so despite the beautiful nose on this one, and the malt comes in, you get a little bit, like it's actually quite nuanced on the spicing on the palate. And then you don't expect it, and boom, there's a nice spicy bitterness on here. And the spicy bitterness plays well with that ginger and cinnamon addition, and then also those malts on this one. Wasn't expecting a beer so well constructed, and I guess there's a reason why this is such a classic and revered by many people. This is really well made. Wow, awesome. I'm just shocked. It's actually quite nice. This beer for me, I mean, it's generally not my kind of beer, but I really appreciate it, and it's quite nice to be introduced to this one. Very good. I'm gonna give it a generous rating. Let's go with the 92. Let's go with the 92. Great Lakes Christmas Ale, quite impressive. And actually, they have a Best Buy date on this one, which is about a couple weeks away. I'm impressed. I could definitely see this aging. I could definitely see the bitterness sort of taming down. The spice in the nose, you're going to lose a little bit, but then the malts jump up a little bit more. 7.5% is going to stand up pretty well on age. That'd be pretty interesting. You guys let me know if you've aged Great Lakes Christmas Ale, and also just what your general perceptions about this beer is, because it is a treat for us in New York to actually be able to get this one the first time trying it. Delicious. Until next time, guys. Cheers.